MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Steven Strasburg will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University, the closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball, great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's a pop-up now. Zimmerman over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second here to the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is there, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
So digging in now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Eaton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. And that misses 2-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled off. Making him work out there. The ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman, Tony.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Called strike over the outside corner. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Chasing after it is Taylor, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, just a 1 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled away. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Zimmerman has got it, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit back up the middle. Seager scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taylor, and that's the third out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
From the stretch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that misses for ball one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner has it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Alex Wood.
Standing in, Alex Wood. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. This is skied into short left center. Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 1 for 5. Wieters awaits the 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Steven Strasburg. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Wieters at second with 2 down. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now batting, Chris Taylor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
From deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. High pop up. Murphy has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding into the box, Adam Eaton set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Seager has it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Reed Hoskins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
I'm set with the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
In now is Yasiel Puig. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
2-0 now. One run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2-1. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Eaton. He's got it one away.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Grandal, a Cuban-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the series, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Breivik Valera. And she'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Wood.
Stepping up now, Alex Wood, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently. There's a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Wood gets the sign. Here's the 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1 on its way. Popped high in the air. Bellinger is there for it. And that retires the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. Dodgers out in front 2-0. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Chris Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Grounded to short. Turner fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
At the plate, Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Howie Kendrick is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Howie Kendrick.
And that one just missed outside. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now is Adam Eaton. Wood has his target. First pitch on the way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
Call to the
pitching for the
bullpen
Nationals,
complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Here it comes on 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Striding in, Yasiel Puig. Career numbers with Madsen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. 0-1 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. And now Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Still 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball to straightaway left.
Chasing after this Hoskins.
But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Pedro Baez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jock Peterson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Standing in now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And that one stayed up a little high. There's the 2-1 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Tony Cingrani
Comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Hoskins waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Weeder.
So stepping in, Matt Wieters, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 0-1 the count. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Hoskins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 8th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 2-1. Sammy Solis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Sammy Solis.
Breivik Valera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still lead it 2-1. Number 46 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 46.
Matt Adams will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Matt Adams.
Comes set, and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Fields, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a breaking ball stays outside. Fouled off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 1-1, here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nationals gone in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Brandon Kinsler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And he takes strike two. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. And there's a base hit. And this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field. Eaton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Ripped down the first base line. Runners on first with 1 down. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 home is low and outside for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Punched hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Matt Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
Matt Grace enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Grace has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Yasmani Grandal will be next. Kemp in front at 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. On the ground, up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No balls and a strike to count. Still only 1 out in the inning. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you.
And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Joaquin Benoit enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 53, Joaquin Benoit.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Grandal at second. Valera At first, one gone. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Benoit, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. One run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping into the box, Corey Seager, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, another foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
In front of a changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. And that retires the side. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. LA's on top 8-1. David Phelps, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally.
Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Taylor. Gone! Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His first homer so far in the series, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Ryan Zimmerman.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Michael Taylor.
Into the box, Michael Taylor.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Rendon stands at first with 1 out. That's inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Another 2-2 offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard-hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Eight to 2 tonight's final. Los Angeles get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Alex Wood is the winning pitcher of record. Steven Strasburg pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First with victorious.